eggs are gonna be so good. Look how fluffy. These are eggs with cottage cheese. So good. Look at that. Those are eggs. I think I'm gonna put like this leftover salmon from brunch yesterday on my eggs. Fluffy! So yeah. So today we're exploring newsletters. I'm taking a look at Flowdesk. I've never used it before. I've used MailChimp in the past. I want to update my blog and I want to further look into Squarespace's invoicing and proposal capabilities. So I'm going to share that with you briefly. I like what I see. It could really help me out, and it's connected to my website, so that would be amazing. I think it's a new feature unless I just never saw it before. But if you have used it before, let me know. Overall, over time, is it awesome? Will I regret putting my, streamlining through one platform and then realizing, hey, it's falling short? So now I'm just kind of like exploring, but let's take a look. So this is my Squarespace website, and I noticed that there is actually an invoicing feature in the Squarespace platform. So I'm hoping to use it for my invoicing. Right now I do everything manually and my invoices look so pretty and whatever, but they also are time consuming. So I want to streamline the invoicing process so I'm not spending too much time crafting said invoice, even if it's like a template, because it's still more time consuming than just keeping track in a platform. So whether it's Squarespace or another one that anyone can recommend, this is what we have. So you can create invoices, recurring invoices, contracts, so they could accept and like do everything in this portal, proposals, estimate, and then you can have a little project section for each project, client information, all communications together. So for example, I went to, select existing client. So we have Anna. Well, let's like to create a new one. So we have the recurring one. So I think invoices. So now I created like a fake one here. So delete that. But then we have our invoices that are going to be recurring. So I have 2 social media clients that I have on like a monthly plan. So now it'll just send them the invoice, they can pay, and obviously there's a fee. I think it's like 3% fee with Stripe, and so I'm like, fine, whatever, I'll pay the fee. And these are recurring, so it tells you could set how often and when it stops. So then you have pay links too. So for like deposits you can do, and what I don't like, I think it's like the UI it doesn't match directly to the style of my website, which I would like it to be more seamless. But so the proposal is what I like. So let's see, create contract, add new client. So I'll just do myself, continue, add to project, continue, because I already created one. And then it has a contract page. So it's online, terms, acceptance, and then you can have this ready to go and then just change out the names. Right now I do it on PDFs, so I have to export and do all that, and it's more designed, but I think here I can design it to be my brand. I can change everything.
So you can change the image to be like, I could do like my logo. So let's do that one. And then this is obviously not the fonts that I use, but then it lets you do sync font styles. So that's more or less what I use in my website. And then you could color scheme. So there you go. Boom, done. And then you just change everything out. You can adjust it just like you would a website, which I love. And then you hit send. And then when you send it, it sends an email, which I did a test yesterday. And I'm not that crazy about how it looks in the email, but emails are their own little beast. That's why I'm looking into Flowdesk for the newsletter. So Squarespace also has like a newsletter thing, and I'm going to explore that, but I think it's pretty limited. So while I do want to keep everything together, I have seen some emails that I get from some studios that I like to follow, and their emails look beautiful, like at least decent. So if I can get the newsletters to look decent on Squarespace, then I'll stay with Squarespace, and that'll be great because everything's together. Otherwise, I'm going to look into Flowdesk. And Flowdesk, I'm going to go to their website. They are an actual email marketing platform. So taking a look at some of their templates, they look nice. Like, they look good to me, right? Like, emails are ugly. Like, there's so many limitations with email clients that it's just, but you can make it work. Working within the boundaries that each platform gives you. That's why I'm going to try out Squarespace first, see what my limitations are, and then if not, I'll look into Flowdesk. They have a free trial thing, so I'm going to sign up. No, not that one. That's my client's email. Sign up with email. And so yeah, doing that and explore some of these. Obviously, I'm going to make my own, but a good starter one would be, let's do this one. This is a gift guide roundup. I like this layout. Okay, let's try it. Customize it. Okay, yeah, this is very robust. Okay, we'll play around with that today. And then I'm going to play around with creating my templates for, see, so this is a portal. And you have your invoices here, all your contact information, all your form submissions. So let's say the person submitted any type of form on my Squarespace website, it shows up there. And so you have everything nice and neatly organized, which I love. I started using Notion, and Notion for me is it's like a little too messy for my liking. So this is Notion, and I don't know. So I tried having like my little workspace. I tried doing a client portal to test with my Pilates client, and then I don't know, I maybe could play around with it. I just feel like there's a learning curve there for clients. Like I know some clients are a little more tech savvy than others, but then there's some clients that are just gonna have to, like, you're gonna have to teach them how to use it. So I just try to think of like the path of least resistance when it comes to flows. So again, if you guys have any other, like, I've heard a lot about Notion, and everyone uses Notion for client relations and client portals and things like that. I even bought like this really robust social template that this creator designed. I took it out. It was very involved. Let me see if it's still here. Yeah, no, I deleted it because it was a lot. But I know Notion is very powerful. I know there's a lot of capabilities there that maybe I just need to tap into. For now, I'm gonna keep my
today that's my homework for myself, is fully investigate invoicing, fully investigate their newsletter capabilities, fully investigate Flowdesk, and get an outline going for my newsletter, which will be design and lifestyle. So stay tuned for that. That's today's thing. Anyway, thanks for watching.